from Dick's Stadium in Kent, Ohio. The Washington Huskies taking on a team from the MAC, the Kent State Golden Flashes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Golden Flashes will put total leather to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Washington Huskies offense takes the field to start this game off. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, and I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Green. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Williams looking for a man. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's caught. It's Evans. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They are trying to set the tone on the opening drive of the game. They could punt, pin them back deep. Instead, they'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. So the Kent State Golden Flashes offense will take the field for the first time. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, Dave.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
He stopped at the 32-yard line, pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Golden Flashes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Evans. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
So now it's 2nd and long. Williams will loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense, but the defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
Hand off to the single back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Golden Flashes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And they stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down and short. And the Golden Flashes will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Using his legs, it's Coleman. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
They're able to get him stopped just shy. down marker.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Huskies will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll give it to him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Williams looking for a man. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hunt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Cats. Offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. Oh, better look out!
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Golden Flashes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Buying some time. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grab near the marker. It's buried. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Really good patience and recognition. And how about the tight end just finding a hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it?
And the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside the pocket, I got to see it, and I got to start working towards him, or if I'm near him, working away. Nice job being on the same page, getting the 1st down.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to scramble. He throws one to the left. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical. Yeah, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And the golden flashes send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll just down it right there. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Huskies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Under fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Coleman. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. The play action fake. Quickly to the tight end. There he goes. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Williams will pass. Plucks it out of the air. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Huskies have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Evans. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the period, and Kent State is out front. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll try to run for it. They'll mark him down right there, and that'll be enough for a Washington first down.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Looking for the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Washington.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic. They get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Fires to the big fella. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Line is set on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Cole. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it because of the speed on defense.
Buys a little extra time. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They bring him down, but not lying down the field. Use the play fake. Now the throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. And the Golden Flashes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Now improvising. He turns it loose to the left. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Great coverage, and it's so hard when the ball's thrown down the field to stay patient, like not to grab the guy, not to start to overreact to the football. Nice job staying a little bit patient when the ball got there, deflecting it, knocking it down.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Golden Flashes will send out the punt unit. No fair catches here, looking for room. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Pulls it, fired complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Williams looking for a man. Grabbed over the middle. It's Boston. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. He'll keep it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Trying play action. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. After 3 consecutive, going right to work up top. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Got a man, it's Newman. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
And the Golden Flashes have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Cole. He rifles one deep down the right side. Oh, what a play! It's intercepted. Good gain on the return. return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this... Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Makes the catch. It's Williams. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Grabbed in the middle, it's Evans. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gives it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative...
All out of space. He's loose. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Husky.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, big update in a top 5 game today. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly putting the Buckeye leaves on those helmets just yet. This is a tight one in Columbus. They're up by 7 over Texas. We'll parachute back into your game, fellas, if anything changes.
Play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Looking to throw, it's Cole. Gets rid of it. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when it was going to be a completion. But how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. He'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. The Golden Flashes will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt will be marked dead just inside the 45-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They'll start this drive from the 42. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, David, that can work too.
No doubt, man. And sometimes it's snowball. But what do great teams do? Great teams respond. Struggled the first quarter, Palmer. They've done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
You're right. I think they've started to identify the matchups that are in their favor. On this drive, they need to keep attacking, taking advantage of those matchups.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Coleman. Plows through the defense. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Starting to feel a little pressure. Slithers into space. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Williams will pass. Catch in the middle, it's Boston. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. On 1st and goal, let's see what Washington does. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Huskies.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the 2nd half to get some stops.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the 2nd half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the 1st half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Rushes on him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the golden flashes will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the returner goes down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Williams looking for a man. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Inside the 25. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that